All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, NAF Atsugi. Welcome to the Captain's Call. I'm Captain Steve Weeman, CEO of NAF Atsugi. Down at the other end of the table, we have Senior Chief Holmes. How you doing, Senior Chief Holmes?
I'm doing well, sir.
Good. How's security doing these days?
Security is doing outstanding these days.
I love working with those guys. We've had a busy couple days, and boy, especially this afternoon, we had some epic rains. I'm not sure what we did to deserve the lightning and storms that we had. But we fared very well, thanks to Public Works and Security doing a great job. And we are happy to report that we're in the studio today with a very special sailor, and that is AZ1 Harrison from CNATT. How you doing today, AZ1?
Pretty good, sir.
Good. Well, so we've been to CNATT many times, and you guys are great guests as always. And I'm sure you will not disappoint today. So tell us, what are your duties over there at CNATT as an AZ? What's an AZ do, first of all?
Sir, AZ is pretty well much the backbone of aviation. We help out with all the correspondence, the data, the controlling of the maintenance, and making sure everything gets done on time.
Okay, the backbone of naval aviation. I have not heard that as an AZ, but I will. You should make that on your coin.
Thank you,
sir. So that's very good. Well, absolutely, AZs, honestly, they schedule all the maintenance, and they make sure the tech pubs are up to date, and make sure we're doing everything by the book and by regulation, making sure all the new pubs and notices are filed and executed properly. So I would agree, you are an essential part of naval aviation. So thanks for keeping me and our shipmates out there flying and keeping them safe, and we welcome you to the show.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So we got lots to talk about today. A few notes today as Mess Chief Wilkins is out for a little bit. Senior Chief Holmes doing the wonderful job of CMC in his absence, and we appreciate CMC Holmes out here filling in while he's around. So thank you.
Sir. Thank you.
All right.
We're going to start with the new MWR swipe cards. Actually, I have one right here.
Hey, all right. Look at that. So does that go on your key ring?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They give you three of them, three
Okay.
tabs. You
Okay.
keep one in your car,
All right.
one on your key ring, one at home.
Okay.
They're very useful.
Outstanding.
MWR swipe cards. The MWR is currently issuing new barcoded swipe cards for use in the following MWR facility: Liberty, Outdoor, Recreation, ITT, Cinema 77, the Bowling Center, and the gyms. These new cards will replace your military or civilian ID card for swiping into MWR facilities. These require a one-time registration only. Starting this past Monday, June 23rd, MWR system will only accept these new cards.
Okay.
Second, motorcycle skill development training. There will be a motorcycle skill development training on Saturday, June 28th, starting at 10 a.m. at the NAF Atsugi flight line. The event is open to all military and DoD civilians. There will be a group ride afterwards for those who want to participate.
Okay, the NAF Atsugi Chaplain's Office is looking for help. They have several open positions for 2015. They're looking for a Protestant Director of Religious Education, Roman Catholic Coordinator of Religious Education, piano tuners, and many more positions. For an application or more information, stop by the Chaplain's Office or call 264-3202. The deadline is June 30th.
Okay, for all of you that like to run, there's a Red, White, and Glow Family Fun Run. Light up the night and bring the kids out and your four-legged friends for the night of fun. Each participant will have one glowing item, but we encourage you to wear as many as you can because the one who glows the most wins a prize. We will start registration at 6 p.m. on Thursday, July 3rd at Ranger Park, with the run kicking off at 7 p.m. The first 50 adults to register get a commemorative T-shirt. Second, 4th of July parade and celebration. We want you to come out and celebrate the 4th of July. Show up in your festive wear, decorative car, floats, and lots of cheer from Ranger Gym, Friday, July 4th at 3:15 p.m. to participate in the parade at 4 p.m. This year, we'll celebrate the Flags of America at Taylor Field on Friday. Starting at 4 p.m., there will be live music, game, arts, and crafts, free food, and, of course, fireworks.
And, I'll just throw in for the 4th of July celebration, it's just like all about America. And we want to bring a little piece of America back to Japan. And so you're allowed to bring sponsored guests on the base. It's not an open base event. We want to make sure that we focus on our community that works and supports us on a day-to-day basis. So and then our security folks can get out there and enjoy it as well.
Yes, sir.
The ones that are on duty that day. But hey, please come out for July 4th. Our parade, it starts out over by by Ranger. It's going to weave in through housing. So when you hear the fire engines and all that sort of stuff going, that's your call to arms to come down to the parade field and join the festivities. So July 4th is a great time around here. It's really awesome. And MWR puts on a fabulous fireworks show that evening. It feels like they're just shooting them right off your head. They're so close.
Yes.
So it's a great deal. But anyway, well, thanks, AZ1. Great job on the notes. We will be back very shortly with MWR, and they're going to tell us what's going on around the base. It is summertime. It is Fuji climbing season as well.
Yes.
Amazing that it's already here, and lots of other stuff going on, so please stay tuned. We will be right back with the second part of the captain's call, so please stay tuned.
Be sure to pick up your new MWR swipe card, which will replace the use of your ID card for signing into the following MWR facilities: Liberty, Outdoor Recreation, ITT, Cinema 77, the Bowling Center, and both Housey and Ranger gyms. Join us every Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. in the library for special summer reading program events till August 6th. Light up the night with your whole family, including four-legged friends, in our Red, White, and Glow Fun Run. We'll be providing one glowing item to each participant, but encourage you to wear and bring your own, because whoever has the most glow wins a prize. Registration will begin at 6 p.m. on Thursday, July 3rd at Ranger Park, and will kick off the run at 7. Don your festive gear, dress up the car, or make a float, and join us in the 4th of July parade. We'll be meeting outside Ranger Gym at 3:15 on Friday, July 4th. Parade begins at 4 p.m. This year, we'll be celebrating the flags of our nation. Join us at Taylor Field on 4th of July for free food, arts and crafts, games, contests, and of course, fireworks. Then join us afterwards for Movie Under the Stars. We'll kick off the facilities at 4 p.m.
Was it my fault? I deserved it, right? What will my command think? I don't want anybody to judge me. I wish I could talk to somebody. I just don't know how or what to say.
Are you living with violence in your home? If so, victim advocates are standing by to help. For more information, stop in at your Fleeing Family Support Center.
Okay, welcome back to the second part of Captain's Call. We are very happy to have you join us, and this is actually my favorite part of the show. We get a lot to get to kind of interact and let us know what's going on in the community, and we got some things to address today. And but first, AZ1, welcome back to the show. And so, how long have you been in Japan now?
10 months, sir.
10 months, okay. So already a selectee on the Sailor of the Week Captain's Call, and very impressive. And so apparently you and I served together on the same ship, not at the same time. The good ship USS Harry S. Truman, you left a little bit before I arrived there, but how'd you enjoy your sea duty on that thing?
That was my first duty, so yes, sir, I had a lot of fun. I learned how to network and met a lot of different people throughout the world. So.
Great. Well, sea duty is where sailors belong, and I really appreciate what you did out there in Norfolk. And now you are definitely deployed out here in Japan, and we call it FDNF out here, for Deployed Naval Forces. Kind of the same, but a little bit different. You're doing just as important a work out here, keeping our fleet up and running. So thanks for what you do.
Yeah.
So is there anybody you'd like to say hello out there? We'll kind of turn the show over to you. Some folks out there that I'm sure are missing you from way back home, and maybe some folks here that are just happy to see you on TV.
Yes, sir. Mom, Dad, of course, definitely say hi back there in Fort Wayne, Indiana, along with my brother and sister. And here, my wife, everybody should know, Miss Shelley, she works at CDC, and my two lovely kids, Keegan and Clara.
All right, wonderful. Well, to everybody back in Indiana, we've got a great sailor here. Thank you for raising such a wonderful person, and he's been in the Navy a little bit and seems to be enjoying it quite a bit. But he is really doing some important work here in Japan. Again, this is where it's all happening out here. This is where the fun stuff is. Lots of interesting neighbors around here. Lots of interesting politics, and keeping planes flying is an important part of our national security. So and Japanese as well. They rely on us for a lot of stuff that we do. So thanks for doing your part.
No problem, sir.
Okay, so let's move on to the concerns for the show today. I think we got a couple, but I think we got some answers for a few of them too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The first concern is for the indoor pool. Is there a valid reason why the indoor pool gets closed every summer when the outdoor pool doesn't offer lap swimming in the morning? I understand that they have lap swimming lessons at noon, but that's during working hours.
Yeah, so I almost think that maybe I wrote this ice comment in my sleep because I am a morning pool swimmer as well, and certainly enjoyed going to Ranger Gym in the wintertime when the outdoor pool is closed. And Senior Chief, it goes down to resources. To keep that the indoor pool running while the outdoor pool is going, it's about $16,000 to $25,000, and our funding guidelines say that NAF Atsugi is authorized only one pool at a time. So there was a little bit of overlap while the outdoor pool was open on the weekends, and we'll have some overlap again once the school starts back up. Before the morning lap swim is available at Ranger full time, but it is purely funding. And yes, Yokosuka does have a couple other options down there, but the volume of participants there is significantly greater here than down there than it is here in Atsugi. So it comes down to basics money. We have to make sure that we spend our MWR money very wisely. That is sailor money, so we have to get the best bang for our buck. So that's really what it comes down to. I agree. I would love to have the morning swim available at Ranger as well, but I have to do my lap swimming on the weekends and after working hours too. So thanks for writing in. I appreciate it. And that outdoor pool is an awesome place to go swimming.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Okay.
The next concern is for the Navy Lodge. Why can't a designated sponsor get the room number to the members' room, inspect their room, or put a welcome aboard package in the incoming members' room to make a smooth and welcoming arrival?
Okay, well, it's a great question, and a lot of folks want to make a great first impression when their sailors arrive. And if you're a sponsor, you want to go and make sure, hey, that person feels like they're welcome, and they get their tour in Japan off to a great start. And I get that. Unfortunately, our Navy Lodge, if you think of it as a hotel, we have to operate that as a business as well, and that is the exact reason, because some late changing room additions and room swaps have to be made, and the Navy Lodge has to be flexible enough to be able to respond to that. So while we would love to be able to do that, NGIS is just a little bit different, a little bit more flexible on that, but the Navy Lodge must remain flexible for transients that come through, no notice people, and certainly for the folks that are coming TAD and that sort of thing. So we have to respond to the customer base out there. However, if you want to give this to all that stuff, a good big goodie bag and things to the front desk, they will make sure that stuff gets in there before check-in arrives. But as you know, housekeeping has to turn the room over,
Yes.
right? You don't want somebody's stinky sheets or whatever in there, so housekeeping has to take care of it. Once the room has been released back to the front desk, they will get all that stuff in there for you. So please work with the front desk, work with Miss Michelle over there, who does a wonderful job of taking care of the sailors. Just go over there, work with somebody, we'll help you out. Okay?
All right, another concern, sir, is for the auto port. I did not appreciate the waiting time when I went to go pick up my car. There was only one person working when I'm sure there is more than one person on that shift.
Okay, so the auto port is a very busy place, and because our folks over there are so diligent, they actually went back and they reviewed the tapes, and the actual wait was 9 minutes. So yes, we like to do our thorough checking up on it to make sure we get our facts straight. But understand you weren't happy with the wait. At that moment, we did have one person out changing the tire out on the road. We had another person doing some other work in the garage, and then we had one person on a break. So yes, we were slightly shorthanded at that particular time. 9 minutes, that's a little time to wait, but it's not the end of the world.
No, it's
But our Autoport definitely makes a really good effort to make sure that they get customer support that you guys deserve out there. So thanks for writing in, thanks for using the ICE system, and we'll continue to be the best service providers that we can out there.
The other concern was for the Autoport also. Autoport employees are unprofessional when dealing with customers on multiple occasions.
Okay, so that sort of stuff, really needs some documentation. We need some help. I've been over the Autoport many, many times, getting my car worked on, and I do get some great customer service over there. I ensure with Miss Collier and the folks over there that everyone gets the same service, not just for me, that everyone gets good service over there. So in order to really address this one, we need some specifics. We need some work shifts. When did you go in there so we can take it back to the folks that were actually working. Other than that, the staff does a lot of training, and they do a lot of indoctrination to make sure that they understand how to treat the customers, and that is with a smile and with professional service. So please next time give us a little more specifics, but thanks for writing in.
Another concern, sir, is base appearance. The park between the CDC and the housing is overcoming with weeds and plants in gym area, which attracts bugs and spiders. Please maintain it.
Okay, great. Thanks for writing in, and we do appreciate that. We have what we call common operation levels, and that's basically a funding stream that we're allowed to operate at. Certainly if we had more money, we'd be able to send our contractors and our folks out there all the time. Right now we are at what we call Col 4, and by our instructions, by the CNIC instructions, we are not allowed to cut grass until it's 6 inches high, and which is exceedingly high in my opinion before we cut grass. But those are the standards, and let's remember, about this time when the ICE comment was submitted, we had about 6 straight days of torrential rains going on, so our crews, not only was the grass growing fast, but the stuff was just, we couldn't get out there because of the worst conditions ever imaginable here in Atsugi. So that made it extra tough. So we do our best to keep it clean and cleanliness over there, but bear with us. We do our best over there with the funding that we get.
The next one is for the beauty shop. Pedicures are often enjoyed by friends or spouses. Why not get 2 chairs for pedicures to bring in more customers?
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a good ICE comment, and there's one reason why we don't bring in 2 chairs, and that is space.
Yes.
We do not have the real estate in that barber and beauty shop to put in a second pedicure chair. But here's the good news. I was talking with Miss Laura Collier, the Navy Exchange, today, and we are getting a beauty shop makeover, if you will. And we're going to get the barber beauty shop. We're going to make that all one big store. The funding is lining up nicely. I would say sometime at the end of this year, 2014, we should get some stuff moving in that right direction. Navy Exchange, Mr. Enzer down there in Yokosuka has promised to help upgrade this facility for us. So we're going to get a complete modernization in there, and we'll see if we can get a second pedicure chair in there to help this person out. And Senior Chief, I've seen you over there in the pedicure chair every now and then, and obviously maybe maybe you put that in there so you can get your wife over there with you, huh?
Maybe my wife and daughter. The last one, sir, concern is for McDonald's. There were eggshells in my big breakfast, and the hash browns are always soggy with grease.
Okay, so no eggshells. That is not on the menu. You should not have had them, and we apologize for that. McDonald's does not serve eggshells on their menu, but what you can do is go back and tell the supervisor there that hey, you had a problem with your meal, and I am sure that they would have compensated you with another meal or provided your money back. Those folks at McDonald's are pretty good. The soggy hash browns, I haven't been by there in a while, but we'll have to check those out.
Haven't eaten McDonald's in a while.
Yeah, it's probably good. But anyway, thanks for writing in. We'll pass on to McDonald's supervision over there. McDonald's is a contractor. They provide service for the Navy Exchange on our behalf. So we'll make sure we take it up to management that double check the food. Hey, at least you got a fresh egg, right?
Yes.
So that's good news. But so anyway, we got any more, Senior?
That was all.
That was like a world record, I think.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. I think it was raining so much, people decided to start icing. So, well, anyway, Pastor Harrison, would you like to take us home, please? And,
Yes, sir, I would.
Let us know what is good out there.
We do got some Bravo Zulus. Service Provider Relocation Assistance Program. I would like to highlight my great appreciation for the exceptional service of Miss Naoko Koyama. I remember her from the first tour in Japan, 2005 to 2008, when she consistently provided excellent service. Now that I have returned to Japan, I am thrilled to know that she is still working there and still performing as fantastic as ever. Thank you. Next one, Service Provider Halsey Gym. Halsey Gym looks beautiful. The flowers and upkeep of the building look very nice. I always hear people compliment on how nice it looks. It is the best looking building at Atsugi Base.
It's also one of the oldest on the base.
I was about to say this. Yes. Last but not least, Service Provider Navy Lodge. Alexis Shaul is the guest services supervisor at the Navy Lodge. She is doing a A++ job for Atsugi, MWR, and Navy Lodge on a daily basis. I have personally witnessed her stellar performance daily for 3 straight days while staying at the lodge. Her ethics, customer service skills, and lead from the front mentality set the tone for the entire base. In short, she is a pro's pro. Her unselfish service is much appreciated.
There's some good ones right there. Thanks very much. Okay, well, that's about it for the show. I appreciate it. Thanks, Public Affairs, for putting this together. We are here in the studio today where it's not quite as rainy. And thanks for coming over and the epic storm that we had this afternoon,
Yes,
Pastor
sir.
Harrison. But more than everything, we appreciate your service over here. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for your great work over there. Thanks to CNATT for what you do for our fleet out there. Incredibly important to teach and train our young maintainers. There's no higher calling, in my opinion, than to keep our planes flying out there, and you're a huge part of that. So thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's it for this week's Captain's Call, everybody. Please stay tuned. Enjoy your summer vacation as it continues along. I know a lot of folks are back home. Hope you're tuning in from Conus or wherever you happen to be vacationing, and we'll see you next week on the Captain's Call.